got your wig, ho. Ha ha. You're mad. Miss Wikiana. Miss Wikiana.
You and Kathy leave.
Yes.
And you go back to the house.
Well, we get into the Sprinter van first.
Okay.
So it's really where it started was in the Sprinter van.
And what started?
Kathy's meltdown. Kathy screaming and yelling and venting and saying things that I have never heard in my life.
This you recall?
I recall venting, thinking that we've known each other a long time. This is not being filmed. And I felt that I could talk to you. And, you know, halfway through it, do you recall saying to me, I get it. You're preaching to the choir. Do you remember those words? Do you remember those words?
I don't exactly know
exactly.
But to want to take down NBC,
Oh,
Bravo,
please,
Evolution, the show, I'm going to get Kyle fired because I'm going to...
Lisa,
Kathy,
I'm just telling you.
you want
that's
you
not
want me
true.
do you want me to tell the truth?
That
I'll
is
tell the
not
truth.
true.
Camille, someone tweeted Kyle is like a teenager crushing on Teddy, and you agreed that their friendship is, quote, creepy. Why do you say that?
But I'd love to hear.
I just felt that Teddy was like up Kyle's ass, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I just felt that it was...
In what way?
And
In what
asking her to
way?
be your
Well,
bridesmaid
she
when you don't
doesn't-
hang out outside of the show isn't?
Well, I've known her for a very long time.
Okay, but you hang out? You spend time with each
I
other?
haven't seen her much this year since you've put yourself into her life.
Oh,
So
it's my
I
fault.
just wanted to say, no, it's not your fault
Okay,
at
I
all.
just wanted to get
don't-
to the bottom of what the issue is
No,
here.
you know, you made sure that as soon as Lisa Vanderpump was out that you were right there.
Actually, I was
has nothing to do
close
with
with
it.
Kyle
It seems like
way prior
Okay.
to anything happening with
Okay,
Lisa.
that's fine, but it
Yeah,
just
that
seems like
has
that.
nothing
That's how
to
it
do
comes
with
across,
it.
that's all.
So what about this
But-
friendship is creepy to you?
It
Just
was-
that Teddy's up her ass?
Anytime you want to have a conversation with Kyle, Teddy's there to cut you off. And that's annoying because I've known her for 10 years. I'd like to just speak to Kyle, just one-on-one.
I have a question. I'm cutting you off.
You pointed out in Palm Desert about my pentagram.
Yeah.
You knew that was a pentagram.
This is what I saw
and I
this
had
part.
a pentagram on
Okay,
my
I need you to let me
tattoos.
finish.
This was one more dig. This was one more goading her for me to react.
I certainly would not think asking, is that a Star of David or a Jewish star, is offensive when I'm Jewish.
I'm not offended by the Star of David. I was offended by you.
What would her motive have been? What would
It
you?
was to
What
get
are you getting
it was to
at?
get
that
a
she-
knee-jerk reaction from me because
She was
she has.
goading
It
you.
was constant.
What is
anytime
knee-jerk
I
about
run,
a Star of David? That's a beautiful
it's
symbol.
not about the beautiful Star of David.
Oh,
Kyle.
Do you ladies
it was
think
about
so? I'm
my
curious.
Wiccan
Yolanda
star.
I
or
don't
Brandy?
know what- I don't know
Brandy,
if that has any-
hold on.
I don't know what you're
Brandy
talking
or
about.
Yolanda, do you think that Kyle was trying to goad her? Or what's your
What means goat?
goad mean? Was she trying to provoke her by saying, is that a Jewish star?
I feel that at times Carlton is maybe overly sensitive about the religion thing. And I do think that Kyle has, you know, always kept asking about the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
Like, I went home after that lunch and Googled Wiccan because I didn't know what the hell that meant. She's never
I
reacted
don't
to
feel
me that way
judged.
because I guess maybe I don't provoke her to...
No, because I know that you're coming from a genuine place of interest.
But wait.
I want to hear from Brandy.
Here's the thing. Kyle's Jewish. So I don't think her thinking it's a Jewish star is an insult.
I didn't say.
No,
but I never said that it was an insult,
let me
Brandy.
talk. I don't think she was going after you in any way. I know that you don't like her. We all know that. But I think she was just shocked that you might have a Jewish star on your neck because we all know you're not Jewish.
No, and that's not accurate.
So pulling Oklahoma on your ass is
Yes, yes.
what? What is that?
I have no idea.
All I
have
kept
no
thinking
idea.
to myself was, here's this girl who's involved in domestic violence, who doesn't, believe she's in any of this domestic violence in here, and she's gonna all of a sudden, I don't like violence, and she's gonna take me out back in New York and throw me around the alley, like in the dump where the dumpsters are.
Right, and that is exactly what I did. I
was like, oh my gosh, where did that come
It was
from?
kind of a joke, Kim, and I don't appreciate you bringing my charity into it.
I'm just saying,
Right.
you're
well,
the one
you
that
know
keeps
that I
saying
would
that you're
never
not
lay hands
violent,
on-
but
I'm
yet
just
you're telling me
saying,
I'm gonna take you
don't
out
talk about
back
my charity.
and give you some Oklahoma.
Okay, well,
So you were quick to go there.
and I didn't.
I'm having problems? What kind of problems am I having?
I don't know. And also, I'd like to talk about the text.
Oh, that I made it up?
Well, it's not on my phone.
And
you know what I would like to do?
Well, show me your text
I'll
from
show
Kathy.
you right here. There they are.
Okay, here is the text that she's talking about.
I didn't want to go here. I don't want to go here.
It's on there.
Yeah, you did.
I had to lock myself in the bedroom.
I don't know why you would have to lock the door.
Because you were having a psychotic break. How would you think I would feel to hear that you want to destroy your sister?
But I also
would
don't
you
want to
say that,
hear the
Kathy?
things that's going to destroy my
I never said that.
Kathy.
I never said that. I said other things.
Tell us what you said that night, Kathy.
I just said I feel dismissed. I feel like Kyle hates me sometimes.
You didn't throw your glasses off and stamp on them, and you didn't...
Well, I wouldn't throw them because you know what?
You need them.
I need them.
Yeah, but you threw them down and you were stomping on them as you were pounding the walls.
There's no way. Well, the glasses are actually in the dressing room, so
all right.
If you want to look at them.
I wanna get to the anti-Semite conversation. You threw that word out. Why?
So when we sat at the dinner table that night, I thought maybe that's why she doesn't like me, because she was acting so offended that it would be a Jewish star. So that's what I thought in my mind. Maybe that's why she doesn't like me from the beginning, and I said that.
Lisa, you were there for the anti-Semite comment. What did you think?
Well, I think it's a very dangerous thing to say. I think really if Kyle really thought about it, she would take it back. I think it was at the spur of the moment, and I really sympathise with, you know, the whole situation, the ramifications of just calling somebody that. You must understand that, surely.
No, I said that. I said it in my blog. And I just said it now. You know, that's a very powerful word.
She was having a temper, like,
yeah, I mean, this woman has been coming after me the entire...
Would you take it back?
Yeah, I would take it back, for sure. You and I have had a great friendship. We did, and we're gone up and down. No, we did. Lisa and I, we really did have a genuine, good friendship, and we've gone up and down. But these are the things that make me crazy. You know I have not done anything to her. And that night at the table, you even defended me. But then in the blog later, because we've had issues and she's speaking to you, you all of a sudden say the argument was my fault.
Half the time Lisa isn't present for them. I can't remember what I said in the blog.
Well, I can remember very clearly that it was Kyle's fault that I had the argument at the table.
I don't think I said it was Kyle's fault.
First of all, you sat down.
No.
When we sat down
I felt that you were a little disrespectful to her. I don't
believe in the episode you
Kyle's
spoke
fault.
in a very different tune because that night we were speaking. So it seems to me like you defend and back up whoever you know will back you.
And how long were you married?
Just under 5.
Okay. Do you think she should have asked for half?
I don't know.
Charlie Sheen came up when she was with him.
Charlie was almost bankrupt before we got married.
Got it. Okay, well, I don't know much about... I'm sorry I didn't follow you that much. All I know, I can only speak about myself.
You don't have to.
I just don't. It's okay, whatever. I just felt that, you know, working and I worked hard. I just didn't sit back buying fancy clothes and...
Christy in Philadelphia says, Lisa, saying Camille needs a pole when she dances or that Kim should escape back to Witch Mountain is funny, but it's catty, too. Do you use humor to hide your mean girl streak?
Well, I don't think it is. I mean, she was dancing and shaking it and bending over. I mean, I call it how it is. I'm sorry if anybody's upset, but look at her. She doesn't seem upset. No, I don't agree with her at all.
Yeah. You called me at home, and you...
I very rarely have ever called you at home, but go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, let's pull them out.
Well, I've called you 4 or 5 times.
I have her phone records. I got...
Wow.
You've called me. Are you kidding me? I'm sorry.
Come on,
You told me
Lisa.
you never call. I'm so sorry. Yes, you do.
Oh, my
10
God.
phone calls. 10 phone calls.
So what?
Yeah.
We called each other like
I'm
4 or 5...
sorry. You said that I have never called you. Yeah, I looked through.
My
I'm sorry.
God,
Are you
Lisa.
kidding me? And you encouraged me to say this because you said...
Why?
I tried calling
you.
you.
Option so
Why
we can move forward.
apologize to her, though?
Because you did it to me.
But I tried calling you.
I was trying to keep it
willing to
quiet.
call you on the phone. You wanted it on
Did it
camera.
to me.
Baby, you wanted it on camera
You did it
because
to me.
your contract was coming up.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
That's true. And you needed some drama because
I don't
you
need any
fight
drama.
with
Do you know
everybody.
What, Kathy? I don't need any drama.
You fought and you drove
know
Lisa
what?
Vanderpump off the show.
I drove Lisa Vanderpump off the show. Okay.
But we never thought she had Munchausen's.
I would never have brought that word out if you hadn't called me to encourage me.
I would not call you and say, bring up the word
You didn't
Munchausen's.
say the word. You didn't have to say it. Oh my God.
Lisa, we've known each other a long time.
Yeah, we have.
And I know you. And that's what you did. And I was stupid enough to just go, yeah, I'm gonna do it.
You say what you want, Lisa.
That's right.
You cannot
I
pass
did.
it on to me.
I won't, but you just
and say,
I'm not going to pass
So
it on
you-
to you.
no.
I said it, but you need to own the fact that you called me.
Okay,
This was
so
a big thing.
Munchausen was a label, and none of us thought she had Munchausen.
No, we didn't.
We're talking
We
about the
didn't.
little pushes that people are giving to
Okay,
you. That's
so
the point here.
I want to just reset this because Yolanda's coming back. So, Yolanda, we're hearing two different things on this issue of Rinna's accusation that Vanderpump said, there goes the storyline. Who do you believe?
I am really confused. I want to believe what you're saying, but I'm doubting it because I lost my compass. I had a hard time really going like, God, who do I believe? Is this truthful? Do they really mean what they're saying? And it's very confusing for me.
I was wrong to doubt you, totally.
Lisa, we've seen you through the years do things, you know, even if you don't do it on purpose, trying to manipulate things, but, you're great at what you do. You're a very powerful woman. You're beautiful, you're funny, you make us laugh. But I think in certain times you manipulate things in a certain way that will look great for the show, but you can't run over dead bodies to get a great show. Sometimes the integrity in it and the compassion for other people should be first.
And that got lost.
And that got
among
lost
all
in
of
this
us.
whole...
No, diminishing isn't not bringing it up, Lisa.
You brought it up every second.
Well, let me diminish all the I've heard about everybody in this room then and bring it all up. Should I do that?
Kyle, it was in the tabloids.
No, it wasn't on television, and nobody would have cared.
I'm not going to
but
talk
by
behind
you
your
saying
back.
let's bring it up so we can put it to bed, it's bringing it to the surface for everybody to hear, Lisa.
You never said to me in person, I can't believe it, bullshit, what lies, that's ridiculous.
I said, it's absolute nonsense, don't believe it.
You asked me the question, what have I done to you?
Yeah.
I just gave you an answer.
I did not.
That is one thing that hurt me and tormented me and made it a storyline.
What about you
then
bringing
branded
up
it second.
my tabloid story every 5 seconds when
You
you first
were
met
tweeting
her?
about the three. You want to compare you tweeting
In my
and joking
defense,
about 3/4 of a nipple to
in my
lies
defense.
about my husband when I have small children that
Do
can
you
talk
think-
at school?
Do you think I want somebody to be on a cover saying there's a sex tape about me?
No.
Do you know how damaging that is?
But
And
I
you
didn't
brought it up
talk
every
about
5
it.
seconds.
Well, let's ask Kim
You
Kardashian how
did.
damaging that is. It's
It
not
is.
that big of a
Hold
deal.
on. Me,
It
it
made
is.
her
Listen to me.
huge.
You
sex
can't
tape.
compare the two.
Yeah,
It's
well,
not a
my
big
husband was
deal.
accused of fooling around
Yeah,
in the
but I
same
didn't bring it up on
magazine.
camera.
In the same magazine.
I never brought that up on camera.
It wasn't when
I
we were
wouldn't do
shooting. Kyle, I
But
diminished
the point
it.
is, can you not say that you did one thing? Can you not ever once say, you know what? I'm sorry, I apologize for that. Because that's all it would take from me.
Okay,
I genuinely
apologize
loved you
for
and
bringing
cared
it up,
about you.
for bringing it
and
up
you
on camera.
you wouldn't admit to
Okay,
your
but I
faults.
promise you, I apologize for bringing it up on camera, but I promise you, my intention was to talk to you about it and diminish it and give it no credibility.
You were so close with her for so long. This is my sister. She has a love for you that is so different than any girl in this room. And
She
I'm
turned
telling
on
you,
me.
We were discussing our spring break trip, and she asked me, why are they shooting you in Hawaii for the show? And then she was asking other questions, like how long you're gonna be there. Then she asked, well, why don't you bring any of the other girls?
I never said any of that stuff.
Enough. I've had enough of you bullying me, and now's my time to take my power and tell you
Go right ahead, but
you're
that's not the
wrong.
truth. That's not
No,
the
because you
truth,
called me
Camille.
delusional, and this is what happened.
You were brought into the show, let's be honest, because I called you up and I
Yes.
said, would you like to join the cast of The Real
And what
Housewives
did
of
I
Beverly
say?
Hills?
I'm not
You did
really that
right. Can I talk
interested
for a
in it.
minute? She was not into it. I said, or why don't you talk to Kelsey and see what he thinks, why shouldn't you have something, And she said, yeah,
That's
you're
true.
right, and, let me speak
That
to
is
Kelsey.
true.
Right. So she said, I'm going to Hawaii tomorrow. And I said, oh, wow, my God, you must be tired. Here we've been in Vegas all weekend. I said, is Kelsey meeting you? And she said, no. And I said, oh, really? Because I'm thinking that's normal for your husband to meet you on spring break. And then I said, are you taking a girlfriend? And she said, no. And I said, oh, really? Then she says to me, why does this bother you so much? And I said, what do you mean? Why does what bother me?
I said, obviously you have a problem
You
with
said,
this.
I can feel your tension.
I feel your tension,
Right.
and I feel that you might have a problem with this.
You felt that, but I
Yes.
didn't. Why
Okay.
would I want you on the show and then not want them to film you, Camille?
It hurt
Let's
me
talk
so
about that.
badly.
Let's talk about
I
that.
cannot
No,
go back
you know
to
what? I want
season
to
2.
because I was made out to be somebody that I'm not. And
Season 2,
yeah, let's
Taylor.
go. Let's talk about that. Oh, pray of the
my
week.
God. Sitting there
You wrote in
indulging
your
Taylor.
blog. You wrote in your blog. I don't know
Are we
why
really
Kyle.
going back to season
let people
2?
talk because you don't want the truth out there. In your blog, you wrote, I don't know why Kyle can't let the silly tabloids go. You are still talking about maybe Lisa preys on the weak. Maybe you should be stronger with her 3 years later.
But
so
when
you
you
don't let
say-
anything
no,
go,
when
but I'm
you-
supposed to let something
No,
go
but when you
that could
say- you
damage
say-
my life, my husband and my children and our business.
Why would it damage your life?
You
for
mean
God's
like
sake?
anti-Semitic?
It hurt that much.
Why would you? Why would it damage
Carlton,
you?
I
we
will
dealt with
chime
that.
in. I don't
Get
care,
out
but
of
like
my
that,
face.
no.
No, but
because
don't get
that will
involved.
damage my
This
family.
is not Lisa and me right now.
But you already
I'm
already
done.
talked
Lisa,
about it. Stay out of
No,
it.
I'm not
my
done with
point
that.
is,
But you can pick it up later. This is between the two of them.
You
Leave
want
them.
me to let all that go.
What,
But
me
you don't let
bring-
anything go.
me bringing up
If you could
saying-
let things go, guess what? You and I would be fine right now because I can let things go. And I cared about you enough to say, hey, I f***ed up. You do too, though, but you won't say that. And
I
if you
just
can,
said to you. Did you not hear
She
it?
said
I
she was sorry
apologise.
for bringing
Yeah,
up the tabloids.
But
She apologized
to be honest,
a few
I
times.
thought, okay, it's out there. Rather than everybody talk behind your back, it's out there. Diminish it.
And you don't,
Discredit it.
and she doesn't believe you.
Don't give any
She
credibility
thinks
to these.
she thought you were being crafty. She
buying
doesn't
that.
believe.
I mean, the list can go on. And then saying that you've been bullied, you are the biggest bully in Hollywood, and everyone knows it.
Is that right?
Yeah, you are. You're mean.
Oh.
And you don't tell the truth.
Okay,
Wow.
let me.
This is so sad.
Okay,
It's so
all right.
No, it's
okay,
so sad.
hold on,
You brought
hold
this
on.
on yourself.
I want to know.
No, you brought it on yourself,
Okay,
my
all right.
sweet
darling.
dear, you did. This is between you two, and you
Yes.
need to work it out.
You know what? I wish you had said that.
What you said about
That's
your
right.
sister is
You know what? I wish you
horrible.
had said that to me that night. Why didn't you just say, Kathy, you and Kyle love each other. You're sisters.
I couldn't. You were
I'm going to go to
screaming
bed
and yelling
now.
like a
I'm not yelling at
banshee.
you.
You were.
I'm not yelling at you. But
You
to
were.
say that people are useless or anything
You said
about
all of that.
any one of
You
these
said
girls, I
that
swear
about
to God,
those girls.
on my life.
You did, and you said you want to ruin NBC. You're
Oh,
taking
ruin it. Lisa, you're
NBC
grasping at straws.
I'm not.
What I want to know is if it's between Kathy
and Kyle,
then leave it alone.
She attacked me in the house in Aspen.
She attacked you?
Well, she abused me. It was abusive. Screaming and yelling at me. Abuse doesn't have to be hitting somebody.
No, I know that.
Garcelle.
But you've screamed and yelled at
saying
people.
that. I'm just saying.
So?
But you're going to hurt her. And she's the one that's your friend.
Well, that's what I was going to say. If she wants to move on, she
understand.
doesn't want to know the
Right.
specifics. She wants to be sisters with her sister.
Yeah.
So how do you then let it go?
I let it go right here now.
Ew. Like JK, but like maybe not. But thank you for watching. But you hating ass bitches always have something to say. Hating ass bitch, but you're still watching my vids. What? 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 You're so upset. But that's like okay, because have a piece of bread, have a Xanax, relax, because I said what I said.